Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome on in here. I do apologize. I just had a nosebleed, so no webcam immediately starting. It will come back in just a bit once I get this nosebleed to stop, you know. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. You know what? I totally forgot to get the logo. No, I forgot something. We're gonna get this one, I think is fine. Set a picture, stream. Try to get this, oh god, formatted. Oh jeez. Oh. Come on, that's not at all what we wanted. Yeah, I mean that looks about right. And just center it a bit more. There we go. Okay, so once the nosebleed stops, we will have the webcam back. So I apologize for now, but yeah, I hope everybody's well. Yeah, we finished Plague Tale, so it's on to a new game at this point. So I wanted to save this game. I've been looking forward to playing this game since I saw some of the gameplay like forever ago. So I'm pretty amped to give this a try. But I definitely, once I found out it was part of the Alan Wake universe, I wanted to wait to play Alan Wake before I played this. So worked out in that regard, I guess. Oh my god. Another EULA that's like 50 bajillion pages. I'll make it large. Okay. I think we're good.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. a landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Old-fashioned using a typewriter still. Prohibited items reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks and ketchup bottles? What? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay. So 3 of them are paperwork, and then we got multimedia. Okay. Up and in we go.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Research and Records Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary. Executive Sector Quarter 2. Major. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. So funny thing is, every time she takes a step, the feedback on the control actually does a little tip. Our bureau at work. Who's this? Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darwin. Director, Zechariah Trench. Can I go this way? Yeah, it's a bathroom in here. Aha, you can get on top of the toilets. That's kind of funny. I didn't even need a jump to do that. Those aren't toilets, those are sinks. What am I doing? That's a toilet. I might be dumb. Like doing that. It's fine, we can run back. That's nothing.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
The door's over there. Okay. Protein, fibers, crackers, pretzels, pistachios, potato chips, trail mix. Hot and spicy something. Those are supposed to be like hot and spicy fries, probably. Security order. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Okay, let's see how the nose is doing. Give me a minute, I'm sorry. Okay, good news. Good news seems like it is done. So let's just reconfigure this webcam. Just make sure it's all good when I open it up. Yeah, I need an angle. Oh, I had a feeling. All right. Nothing else in here. All right, so I came from there. R4 reports reminder. Hello, Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. Wow. No, Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing in R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires departmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. So dark in here. So, how are people supposed to get into this room when there's no door opening?
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Okay, but how is anybody supposed to get in here? Wait, was this a loop? What is happening here? That was definitely not a loop. I don't want to go in the elevator yet then. I want to... It is a loop, but it's not a loop. What? I'm so confused by this. Wait, so if I go backwards, right? I can't go backwards anymore. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Oh. Oh God, what's actually happening here?
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Hot and spicy peanuts. What the top left item is. Look, I enjoy peanuts. I enjoy spicy things. Hot and spicy peanuts do not appeal to me, though. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, RE drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud or pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss, apologies or sorry. Oh. Oh. Amazing, I just clipped right through the table. Very strange. I don't have clearance for that. It's just so dark that I can barely see anything, though at the same time I don't think we're really supposed to. Trench, do not disturb correspondence. Oh, it's a non-official document. Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
Okay, regenerates ammo automatically. Okay, those fragments are just... At least there's always a way to defend yourself. Enemies drop health hormones when damaged. Select to restore health. Oh, that's the blue. Okay, that makes way more sense. Okay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I guess we'll find out. What?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
We got new stuff. Multimedia. Objects of...
Objects of power can cause or be results of AW.
Okay, we saw that. That was part of the thing. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Case file. Service weapon. Service weapon zeros. Service weapon OOP1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. A popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vernostra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Is that what this is? Probably. Can't you see me standing right here? To be fair, we really wanted to clip through that table again. Okay. So wait. Okay. We're gonna be doing a lot of back and forth action here, it seems.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Executive meeting minutes. Federal Bureau of Control agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found embedded. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Okay, so there is hip firing, which is nice. Oh, I don't like that. It's a lot of this I don't like. That's for sure.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, so presentations and recordings. Okay. Another bathroom-y. This game really likes its bathrooms, huh? I already did that. You know what game this makes me want to play after I finish this? I've never played it before. The Stanley Parable. Well, that's where it wants me to go, but I don't want to go there yet. What's this? Shelter. Marshall AW Investigations. Material House Memory. Emergency supply storage. I'm not a fan of the people just floating here, though. Conceptual material. Undefined reading. And house memory. Okay. Marshall, AWE Investigations. Federal Bureau of Control. Confidential. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. This allows me to just shut myself in here. Which does not do anything for me, so. Okay. Alright, and that shuts automatically. And what are you? Dinner reservations? Federal Bureau of Control. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Man, these desks are well put together. I do say so myself. My God. What pieces of junk these desks are. My gosh. I need to knock down this one though. There we go. We must tear down the Federal Bureau of Control. Desk by desk. I'm having way too much fun with this. Physics in this game, my gosh. They certainly are something. What exactly they are, I honestly couldn't tell you. Okay, on we go. Is there anything over here? Just more desks, but I already destroyed enough desks. Control executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends and visitor evaluations. All right. All right, urban legends, examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Summary, urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain, redacted, informed by our own, redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. Wait. Is that Night Springs? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena may contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted. Pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. Oh, it's obviously blood through punctures on the neck, probably. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Last 4 digits, doubly nice though. Get the meaning of life and just a nice number. All right. Federal Bureau of Control, how to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, before they begin ours psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided score sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, it's no such thing as too suspicious. I don't like that. And turn this off. Yeah, okay. Oh, the pyramid. What? We have these openings, but we can't walk through them. Okay. What is all this? Where do I go, I guess?
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay, there's not really much to explore around here. Okay. Let's cleanse the control point. Oh, it's back to normal now.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
Yeah, that's where I found the radio. Okay. Gonna explore a bit more before I do the safe room intercom. Clearance level 04 for that. Technological restrictions. See, I don't want to get too far away though. I just want to explore this main area. I don't want to go through any doors leading to completely different regions like that. Where's the safe from intercom now? There it is. Okay. I just had no idea where it was. Alright, research and records, technological restrictions, examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable regions in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. And then we have a non-official correspondence. Shifted bathroom complaints. Federal Bureau of Control. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I've worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Oh, too good.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out. Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
There's something. All right. Control points. Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for full reports.
has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Okay, well that's not great.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Field research on his entity, his corruption agent. Confidential. Summary. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department? The hotline should be in the communications department.
I should have let her finish what she wanted to say. Origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alright, so we gotta go to the communications department. Ooh, we have a weapon mod officially. Accuracy boost, weapon armor damage against enemy armor increase. Shatter projectile choke, which we don't have the shatter. And astral reload efficiency. Gonna add this, I think. Personal mods. Health recovery. And astral health boost. I get 1. Okay, so we've got to enter the communications department to find the hotline as our current mission. Only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. That's the portrait. Okay. So it looks like no, I don't think I can keep going forward, right? So is this a dead end then? Oh, this would be the dead end. Okay. Anything even in here? I got this photograph. Is that Nixon? It looks like it. Okay, we were just in the boardroom. Let's continue.
There it is again. A welcome message.
That was okay. Travel costs. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. Asterisk, the boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Nostalgia department.
It's overpowering here.
Okay, we cannot enter there.
Anywhere near it. With you on that.
It's good to know. Anywhere that's red like this, we don't go. Okay, so personal mods. Energy recovery speed is 17%. Hiss barrier. Field research on hiss entity, hiss barrier.
Do you folks hear that?
Oh no, I hear it.
Wow, look at all the people joining us. Thank you.
Zinni and friends, welcome on in. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome on in. If you do not know who I am 2003-041. You can call me 2K, 2K3, or any other number related name that helps you remember who I am. I do a variety of content. I was just about to type my own name while trying to shout you out. I don't know why. I do a variety of content, though. It's mainly focused on first game playthroughs, speedruns, music rhythm games, and just whatever else I might be addicted to at the time. I finished Plague Tale yesterday, so we're starting on Control today, which is in the Alan Wake universe. Well, to be fair, I'll give you an example. The Super Mario 64 community likes to call me 2 mil. I've had somebody call me phone number before because I used to be... Because I used to be called phone number by somebody because it's, you know, the old 7-digit phone number. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that you know, people call me numbers, digits. There's been plenty of things, so. But yeah, we basically just started this. Haven't got too far. Just there's been a lot of collectibles to read, so mainly been doing that. Hopefully the Silk Song treated you well, though. Hope you guys are all doing well. By the way, thank you for the danger zone. We certainly are in one in this Federal Bureau of Control. And we're just gonna jump right back into it. Just reading about the Hiss barrier. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss barrier. Confidential. Summary. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. All night abuse so you wouldn't feel the pain from Silk Song. So basically the premise is we entered the bureau here looking for information about our brother's death from 17 years ago. And we ended up instead becoming the director after finding the old director killed by the weapon we are currently using, which is this gun. There's a lot of supernatural nans going on, pretty much. I mean, have you seen these bodies floating? I think you need to pray a little bit. So there was... Yeah, there's something here. I'm like... Nice. Parkour! Okay, so at this point... all through here. I'm like looking through every inch of this place so far. Correspondence, unstable area notice. Federal Bureau of Control, please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart, green, stable, yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shift. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Dead letters. Hey, that's my username. Since there are no letters in it. Okay, let's read this correspondence. Non-official. No, dead letter. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones that anyone knows. Alright, Zinni, absolutely no worries. I know you got post-stream stuff to take care of. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting after the raid, though. Go get those IRL things taken care of. And I hope you have a good one if I don't see you again. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. That's the control point we gotta get to. So hedgehogs will do more damage, they're just harder to get. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I had to do any kind of FPS. Even third person. This is third person. Like true aiming. Dead letter approval. All right. Correspondence from Trent. To Trench from Bartwell. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is a perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. E. Bartwell. And then anything where it's a red above, we cannot enter. Well, red light, I should say. Like if we're looking to enter a room, we need a green light. Where'd the last one go? Okay. All right. One's the control point. And now we have a new fast travel beacon. Okay, so we're in the mailroom. Alright, search through those. I can enter here now. Book Club Penny.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. Not a single bit. Alright. So we have 2 correspondence we can read. Threshold Kids. Book Club, Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Dead Letters, Dead Presidents. To whom it may concern, I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. That's so weird. Okay, so we get this. I researched through those office rooms. Is this room left? Oh no, don't tell me it's in... Oh, you know what, that's...
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Ah. Okay, I've pretty handily have checked through here. So I've already got one that's 24, so I may as well deconstruct the 2 that are 20. Okay.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yet another bathroom, and doesn't have anything. This goes back to the cafeteria. Okay, that's the door I came from. That's why. Pneumatics. There's a shelter here, so... Here we go. Correspondence. Book Club, Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade a city planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and the space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Wait. That's 2 of 5. Okay. So there's 5 of those we have to find, it looks like.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss had latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Any other correspondence in here? No. I need level 1 clearance. Hey, Queen, congrats on the first. Welcome on in. Hope you're well.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. Yeah, Queen, I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Walk with the family, nice. This game confuses me, but
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
ah, dang it. Still don't have security clearance at all. Okay, let's take a look. What is this? Weapon armor damage. Shatter, spin, and grip. Yeah, it's the same one. Huh. That one's only a 19% boost, so we're gonna deconstruct this. Yeah, doing okay. Had a nosebleed to start, which is great. And then I feel like there was something else. I don't know. Either way, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. That's all I know. Get to help my mom and stepdad move their office. Alright, floppy disks OOP5-KE. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description per utility. This object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Background. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Service weapon. We already read that one. Okay. All right, through we go, it seems.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
So the throwing ability definitely explains why those desks were just able to be pushed apart like they were. We've just been wreaking havoc on this bureau, honestly. Oh my god, it's already been 2 hours, basically? Jeez. To be fair, I have been exploring a very fair amount. Like a lot, I mean. So let's use this. That's eventually where I want to go, so I don't actually want to go there yet. Okay, well, I was not expecting a fight in here. Oh yeah, and then last night I finally got the prescription for the Flonase to try out to see if that's gonna help any with my throat. Okay, nothing really there. We did get... Oh, we got a couple of things here. So we've got field research on his entity, his corrupted demolition expert. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are only observed his variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the HISS restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for the full report. HISS Ranger. Field research on HISS entity, HISS corrupted Ranger. Confidential. Summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Excuse me. Their HISS corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. HISS Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. HISS Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense HISS resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the HISS Rangers are capable of applying to this situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the HISS able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for its full report. And the data breach report. System security evaluation confirmed data breach. Summary. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users. Patrick Strutjens, Rubens Noguera, Arto Kulamaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaakko Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Okay. Okay, I'm actually not a full break. I do need to use the restroom though. So give me a minute. I'll try to be as quick. I'll try to be back as fast as I can. So I do apologize. No ad break. Just be back in a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I do kind of laugh because I want to wash my hands and I noticed I had a huge spot of blood right in the middle of my nose. I was basically Rudolph for a hot minute there. All right. Okay, no, there's gonna be supplies. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. No, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'll be honest, I would. Oh, there's a control point here? What is this? Clearance level 1?
This must open the door.
Oh. I see. I would like to get to the phone before I take a full break. Nothing in this bathroom. Nothing in this bathroom, I'm guessing. No. Okay. No access to that. Because I already have clearance level 1. Hey, listen to this.
You're listening to America Overnight,
No.
mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Okay. What did we get? Astral health boost is plus 25%. Health boost of 16%, which we can deconstruct that. And then launch efficiency by 7%. Energy recovery speed, that's a lesser one. Okay. Multimedia, we've got that. Okay, I was not expecting a fight right there. Damaged by the hiss, okay. You can get this at least. Martial lockdown distinctions. Federal Bureau of Control 2A Tomasi from H. Marshall. Subject proper distinction lockdown types. Federal Bureau of Control. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Okay, I just need to re-grab that health. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Oh gosh.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh gosh. So that's Tomasi, who is controlled by the hiss now. And that explains why there is a control point here. Oh wait, skip it. Okay.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, your health bar is down low as well. Okay, Tomasi's
I have a
not
feeling
dead
he'll be
quite
back.
yet.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay, so I killed... There we go. Tea time! Okay, so that's that door. Okay. I mean, it totally makes sense. Nothing else I can do here for now, it seems? Because that's corrupted still. Unofficial tea time. To M. Milos from J. Bozer, golf on Sunday. Federal Bureau of Control. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Research and records. Hiss elevated. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss elevated agents. Confidential. Summary. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. Good to know. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full reports. Okay. Strange collection. You get the Butte report.
Tomasi, head of comms.
Tomasi's ID.
Got him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Oh gosh. Alright, research and records. Tomasi's ID. Alberto Tomasi, issue date 2016, expiration 2019. Okay. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Case files, the Butte summary. Butte AWE-17. Event summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. This is 1992 in Butte, Montana. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of Redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, Redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. Light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this event. Weird. Alright,
The
hold on,
hotline can't
chamber.
be far now.
Can't be far, but I also feel like we're gonna have to finish Tomasi off. Hotline security log. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. 8:19, 2:45 p.m. Director Trench 826, 12:13. Director Trench 8:31, 11:09. Bill Everett Custodian 9:2, 2:45 p.m. Trench 9:9. Trench 2:45. Same time. 9:14, 10:57 p.m. Bill Everett Custodian. So the only different person that visited was the last one on 10:26, 11:11 p.m. Carol Bishop Custodian. I didn't need to read every single one. Butte Supplement. AWE 17, 92392 in Butte, Montana. Butte AWE 17 details. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual CMOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Oh, I needed to pull it again. Well, that was the first death. But, I was not expecting that. Did I need to just keep pulling it? Oh, no. Please don't tell me. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I still have all the files I found. Not expecting a fight upon respawning, that's for sure. Energy boost. It's 5%. Okay. Yeah, let's try this again with the light switch.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No.
Okay.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Now there's the radio, but I don't think I can interact with it. Alright, run with the pyramid it is. We need to get the key though. Do I dare pull the cord again? Or is the key somewhere in here? There's no other doors I can open. The bell doesn't do anything when I ding it. Yeah. This door is now open. So it just swaps between which of these doors is open, it looks like. Bell changes which door is open. Here we go.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
There we go. I didn't realize that the bell was actually changing that. I thought it was just trying to get service. Wait. That's me. One more. Okay, well, that's something. Alright, once we do this and watch any corresponding cutscenes, we'll officially take our break. Hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. What? Do I just need to kill it or something? We're not trying to actually harm it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an Echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Okay, with that, why don't we officially take our first break? Thanks everybody that's been here so far. I do sincerely appreciate it. Go get up, stretch, bathroom, whatever you need to do. I'll be back myself in a few minutes after doing that. And thanks everybody that's been here. See you in a bit.